Do you know who Kamala Harris is?
Yes.
Who is she? Do you know any of her policies? Would you vote for her if you could in the coming election?
So today I'm at my high school, and I've decided I'm going to interview kids about Kamala Harris. Do they know her? Do they know what her policies are? And do they support her? Let's find out. All right, so I was wondering, do you guys know who Kamala Harris is?
Yes.
Yeah.
You know who she is?
Mm-hmm.
Yeah.
She is, do you know what she did?
Not entirely, but pretty much.
She was the Attorney General for California. Do you know what her policies are?
Not at this time.
Not entirely.
No. Do you know what party she is?
Yeah.
Yeah, what is she?
She's Democrat.
She's a Democrat. Okay. And then, would you guys vote for Kamala Harris in an election?
No.
No? Why?
Sounds sexist enough, but women shouldn't be in office.
All right. Okay. Well, thank you guys for your time.
Thank you.
Do you know who Kamala Harris is?
Yes.
Do you know what her policies are?
No.
Is she a Democrat or a Republican?
I don't know.
You don't know?
No.
All right, she's a Democrat. And then, would you vote for her if you could?
I don't know. I would vote for LeBron James as my president.
That's a good choice.
Yes.
All right. Thank you. Do you know who Kamala Harris is?
Yes.
Who is she?
A presidential candidate. She was
Uh,
a vice president, but now she's a presidential candidate.
Do you know what her policies are?
No.
Is she a Democrat or a Republican?
Democrat.
She's a Democrat. And if you could vote for her, would you vote for her?
Yes.
Yes. Why would you vote for her?
She's black.
Cause
She's black.
brat. She's brat.
Right, right.
She's brat.
She's brat?
No,
And
she's
brat.
brat.
What's that?
He doesn't know. It's okay.
Anyways, see. Stop. Okay. Anyways, Donald Trump, I say he was a good president, but not a good person, and a lot of his.
He's but a porn star. And not an
Yeah, and he
Shouldn't-
tried raping his daughter.
I'm not
Did
sure
you
if
guys
that's
know?
true.
No, it is.
It is?
He said it on an interview, and he was proud of it. Honey.
Clock that.
Yeah, that wouldn't be good if that was true. So Donald Trump and Kamala Harris have very different worldviews.
Yeah.
So you said he was a good president, but not a good person.
And he said something about black jobs.
Oh my God. I don't think any of them are really a good candidate at all. But if I were to choose, it'd be Kamala.
But shouldn't you? What I'm saying is, there's different worldviews and different people. So let's say Kamala was a better person, but had a worse worldview per
Like
se.
a bad president.
Would be a worse president, worse policies, but was a better person. Shouldn't you vote for the worldview over the person? Because
Yes.
in 20 years, Donald Trump could be dead, right? But his policies and his worldview, the things he implemented will still be there.
Right.
So, don't you think you should worldview over person?
Wait, so you would vote for Trump?
I would vote for Trump.
Oh, no high five.
Oh, I thought you were like,
Well, see, I don't know. I don't have an opinion. No,
I would
actually,
vote
I
for
do.
Trump.
But see, Trump, he was a good president, and I'll admit that because he made peace with China and stuff, right?
Yeah, in the
right,
Middle
good.
East and
That's good. At least we're not gonna get into a war. But I don't know. I feel like it's not Kamala's time. I feel like 2028 is her year.
you think?
Yes.
All right. Well, I'll speak to you again in 2028.
Okay.
All right. Thank you for your time.
Okay.
So I was wondering if you knew who Kamala Harris was.
Yeah, she's like the vice president right now in our current country, and she's gonna be an option to vote for president when the time comes later. in the
That's
year.
right. She's gonna be a presidential candidate.
Yes,
Do you know any of her policies?
I do not know.
You said she was a great vice president. Do you know what she did as vice president?
What?
Do you know anything she did as vice president?
No.
No. All right. And then, if you could vote for her in the coming election, would you vote for her?
If I did enough research about her and the other candidates, maybe she would be an option for me.
What do you think about Donald Trump?
I don't do much research on politics. I think he's a all right president, not all right person.
Donald Trump?
Yeah.
All right. Well, thank you for your time.
Yeah.
Appreciate it.
Thank you.
So I was wondering if you knew who Kamala Harris was.
I do.
Who is she?
She is a presidential Someone who is running for the president of the United States.
A presidential candidate.
Yeah,
Yep.
yeah.
Yeah. There's the word. Do you know any of her policies?
Kind of, not exactly, not really. No,
Is she a Democrat or a Republican?
I think she's a Democrat.
She is a Democrat.
Okay, I'm like being quizzed here.
What do you say? Oh,
I'm
sorry,
getting
I'm
quizzed.
just trying to see what you know.
Yeah.
And then if you could vote for her in the upcoming election, would you vote for her?
I'm not really into politics, and I need to know more about each side and which one I would see more. But I guess if she has more of the traits and qualities that I would see in a president and I would like in a president, I would definitely vote for her.
Well, I respect that, and I hope that you can do more research. So that way,
Mhm.
when we all can vote, we can all vote correctly.
All right.
All right. Thank you for your time. Appreciate it.
You're welcome.
So, do you know who Kamala Harris is?
Yeah, I do.
Who is she?
She was like the vice president, and like since Joe Biden got out, she's like the new president running for the thing.
All right. Nice. Do you know any of her policies?
Nah.
Is she a Democrat or a Republican?
Definitely Democrat.
For sure. That's right.
Yep. Oh, that is.
Yeah.
Oh, I'm a pro.
And if you could vote for her in the upcoming election, would you?
I heard she's gonna like turn off the borders in Mexico, and I don't want them cartelians get in, so I'm good.
You and me both. Let's go. All right. What do we say? Trump 2024?
I guess. Yeah, sure.
Yeah.
Yeah, Trump. Yeah, Trump. Move.
Let's go. So I was wondering, do you know who Kamala Harris is?
Yes.
Who is she?
She's the one who's trying to run for president next election.
That's right. Do you know any of her policies?
Nope.
Is she a Democrat or a Republican?
She is a Democrat.
She's a Democrat. Yep. And then, if you could vote for her in the next election, would you?
No.
No? Why not?
I just think the stuff that she does is not good. Like, they said that she used to smoke and she arrested people who did stuff like that.
Oh, she was a prosecutor,
Yeah.
attorney general. Okay. Well, appreciate your time. Thank you very much. Alright, so, do you know who Kamala Harris is?
No clue.
You don't know who she is?
No, not at all.
All right, she's a presidential candidate.
Oh.
Yeah, for
Really?
the Democrats.
Okay, okay.
Would you vote for this Democrat if you could in this election?
What physical characteristics should like?
She's Indian, but she claims to be black to get black voters.
Oh, okay, okay.
She's got one scary smile, and her laugh sounds like someone dying.
I guess out of that information, I would not vote for her.
Good choice.
Yeah.
All right. Thank you. Do you know who Kamala Harris is?
Not really, but I do know the name, and I do know that she's trying to run for president.
Based on what you know, would you vote for her in the coming election?
Um,
She's a Democrat.
yeah. I wouldn't vote for her. I would vote for Trump mainly because like what he like stands. Well, not like everything he stands for, but some of the stuff that I agree with. I agree more with Trump than Kamala. So.
Can you tell me some of the things you agree with?
Trying to think of him. Can't really think of anything right now, but yeah, there's some things that I do agree with Trump. I can't think of him on top of my head right now, but
That's all right. Yeah. All right. I agree with you, man.
all right.
Thank you.
Yeah.
So I was wondering, do you guys know who Kamala Harris is?
Yeah.
Who- Who is she?
She's a presidential candidate.
She's a presidential candidate. Is she a Democrat or a Republican?
Democrat.
Democrat. Do you know any of her policies?
Not really. Yeah, not really. Kind of. Not really though.
I'll tell you a few of them. She wants to stop price gouging, is what she calls it, like controlling prices in grocery stores. She has a plan to close the border. I don't know if it's going to work or not. And she's pretty sided with the Democrats on most issues. Based on what you would know, would you vote for her if you could in the coming election?
I'm not sure honestly.
Okay.
I don't really care.
All right. Okay. All right. So I was wondering, do you guys know who Kamala Harris is?
Yes. I've heard of her.
Yeah.
All right. Who is she? Sorry for that voice crack. Who is she?
She's trying to compete with to become president.
A candidate. Right. Democrat candidate for president. Okay. Do you know any of her policies?
No.
No. I'll tell you a few of them. She has a plan to shut down the border. I don't think it's going to work, but I mean, she says she's going to do all these things if she gets elected. But the funny thing is that she's the vice president right now, so she could do them right now, which is interesting. She wants to stop price gouging, is what she calls it, meaning she wants to control prices in grocery stores and stuff like that. That's like socialist, communist type stuff. I don't like that. Based on what you know about her, would you vote for her in the coming election?
Yes, I think I would.
You think you would? Why would you guys vote for her?
I think it's because, like you said before, it matters like who's living longer, and she, like her policies, they just.
So you want to vote for her because you like her policies?
Yeah.
Got it. Okay. Thank you guys. Have a good day.
Thank you. You too.
So this is take number 2 because take number 1, I didn't test the microphone and I lost all the sound for that. I bet you're thinking, what do I think about all this? I don't know if you're thinking that, but if you are, I'm going to tell you. Do I know who Kamala Harris is? Yes, I do know who Kamala Harris is. Who is she? She is the Democratic presidential candidate and the current vice president. Do I know any of her policies? I know a few of her policies. Gun control, legalizing abortion. She now claims to want to build a wall on the border. What else? She wants to have price controls in grocery stores. I don't like her policies, to be honest. And if you think about it, if she says, when I get elected, I'm going to do this, 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 and this, she's in office right now as vice president, so she could easily do things as vice president, do some of these things that she's proposing. And then the last question was, would I vote for her? Absolutely not. I do not like her policies. I think these last 4 years have been awful to our country, and I think another 4 years of this, of a more extreme version of Biden, would be completely awful. And I really hope she's not in office for president. Thank you very much for watching. Everybody hearing this, let's stand up for what we believe in and say enough is enough to the things that we think are enough. So please, let's stand up for our beliefs and values. We need each other.
Yo, make sure you guys like and subscribe. And yeah, bye.